EFCL Chairman Ricardo Vasquez says none of the schools under construction by the Education Facilities Company Limited over the last 2 years has reached the point of completion. Mr. Vasquez was speaking during a meeting of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament this morning. Mr. Vasquez's revelation came after JSC Member Fazal Karim questioned whether any of the schools being worked on over the last 24 months had been completed.
Well, we have a construction that we undertook, but it's not completed as yet, and that would be with the THA at this point in time.
But the company outlined that there were several schools that remained under construction, some being near completion, including the Belmont Primary, Rose Hill Primary and Point Cumana schools. The tendering process under the previous board of the Education Facilities Company Limited has attracted the attention of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament. During the JSC's inquiry into the company on Monday, Committee Chairman David Small described the matter as deeply troubling, while the present EFCL Board says several processes were overlooked by their predecessors in arriving at the decision to award contracts.
We have a situation where a public tender went through the entire process. The company that was successful on the basis of the evaluation wasn't given the tender. Another company submitted a letter saying that here's my tender, and then 24 hours later, they receive a letter of award of the contract.
EFCL's acting general manager Dennis Cox says the action was in fact a breach of several of the company's tender rules.
Principle in terms of the process or the processes or the methodology used by the auditors, they should have been, they should have engaged the procurement process, the technical process and accounting process in terms of coming to a conclusion.
The board said it's currently in the process of hiring a consultant to prepare a strategic plan for the company to help it avoid such actions in the future. The present board was appointed to the Education Facilities Company Limited back in June of this year after the previous board had been found at the center of a string of controversies, ultimately leading to its demise.